So we get kind of excited when Brandon Palaniuk invites us to go fishing. We're going to tag along for the next couple of days, but it's 18 degrees and a high of 21. So what are we doing, man?
We're switching up gears. We make a living catching bass, but when you're from the Northwest, sometimes you got to switch it up. So we're going to go walleye fishing. When I'm not bass fishing, I chase record walleye. If you don't know, check out my Facebook page. We got some pictures. My personal best is 18 pounds, 3 ounces. So if there's an 18 pounder swimming around, I guarantee you there's a world record around here. And that's what we're after. We're chasing world record walleye.
So let's put this in perspective for the guys who live in, say, the Great Lakes, the upper Midwest. 18 pounds is a record almost anywhere except the state that we're in right now.
Yeah, pretty much it is a state record almost in every state in the entire U.S. And that's only, I believe, 4 pounds off the world record, but it's really close to the state record here. So I know it swims around, I know it lives here. It's just a matter of time before we make it happen.
So this kind of condition, this 18 degree, 21 degree, I mean, this is when you catch big fish here? This
is when we catch the biggest ones. I mean, it's been some of the best days we've had. It's 5 degrees, or single digits or below. It's just something about that cold weather. It kicks the big walleye. We don't catch a lot, but we catch big ones, and that's what we're after. We're after anything that starts getting 13, 14, 15 pounds. I mean, that's the quality of walleye that we're after here.
Let's go get it done, dude.
I'm ready.
So apparently walleye fishing in the Pacific Northwest is like going to Alaska.
Yeah, pretty much you would think we're going on an Alaskan wilderness trip, chasing moose or something out in the bush, but really it's just walleye fishing.
Did you bring rods? I don't see any rods on board.
We can't show all our secrets. We can't be showing all our abu rods and showing what we got tied on. This is sneaky squirrel stuff right here.
All right, Palaniuk. So we're out here throwing 5/8 half-ounce blade baits. That first of all, that's your bait of choice in this situation, correct?
Yeah, when it's cold, anytime in the winter when we're fishing for these big walleye. During the daytime, I like to throw blade bait most of the time. It's just I've caught too many giant walleye on it. I can cover a lot of water with it, and you can fish it really at any depth.
So the gear that you're using to throw this, let's run through basically rod, reel, line, the whole thing.
Well, we've got, as you can see, 5/8 ounce goby colored blade bait. It's made by Norsada, and then I like to throw it on a 7-foot medium action to medium light action rod. The reason I like a 7-footer is the fact that I can make a really long cast, so I can cover a lot of water. But also, a lot of times we're fishing these baits in 25, 30, 40, even 50 or 60 foot deep. And you got to have a rod that you can pick up a lot of that slack line, because these fish eat that bait on the fall 90% of the time. And so when they eat it and knock slack in your line, you got to be able to pick it up. And for the reel, I like to throw an abu-garcia Revo Premier 20. The reason for that is it's a light reel, so I can throw it all day long. Doesn't wear you out, but it's also got a big enough spool that once again you can pick up all that slack if you need to, and it holds up really well in the cold weather. We're fishing sometimes below 0 out here. Line choice, I like to throw a braid. I throw the Berkley Fireline Crystal. It's what I've always thrown. It's what I throw on a spinning rod no matter what I'm doing. If I'm fishing for lake trout in 180 foot, or if I'm drop shotting for smallmouth on the St. Lawrence River. Same main line. And then I'll tie either a 6 or an 8 pound Berkley Trilene 100% fluorocarbon leader. That keeps the bait down there and allows it so that the fish can't see your line.